Hey, it's Zoe, and holy cow, do I have some news for you. Something amazing happened this week. People Stuff, my latest book, People Stuff, Beyond Personality Problems, an advanced handbook for leadership, won Book of the Year at the 2020 Smart WFM Australian Business Book Awards. Blah! It's kind of blown my mind. So I thought I'd jump on the podcast and do an extra mini show for you to talk about it. Not to just blow sunshine up my dress, as they say. Isn't that a weird expression, by the way? It's such an Australian thing. I don't even know if that's the right expression. But in any case, it's not to brag. It's to share my gratitude for, first of all the people at the awards who, the judges, the organizers, the founders, the sponsors. Oh my goodness, there are some amazing prizes as a result of this. And everybody involved in that. I wanted to congratulate my fellow finalist for Book of the Year, my good friend and mate, Colin Ellis, whose book, The Project Book, was a finalist, and also to Dr. Gary Long, whose book, Ride to Life was also a finalist. And I'll put a link in the show notes to where you can go and check out all the amazing books that were winners and finalists across all of the categories. People Stuff also took out the management and HR category and was finalist in the leadership and best cover design categories. Yeah, amazing. So we're celebrating. And if you want to get a copy of the book and you haven't done so yet, this is the plug. Go to my website, zoerouth.com. We're putting the book on sale. We're putting all my books on sale as a end-of-year splash celebration thing. So if you want to buy some copies for yourself, for your team, for your friends, or you just want to be part of the book that made Book of the Year, then now's your chance to do that. Big shout out to some listeners. I've had some wonderful people drop me notes either via text or LinkedIn or email to say that they're listening. So I know that Amanda is listening in on her Saturday walk. So it was wonderful to meet you, Amanda, as part of Tracy Ezard's group. It's always fabulous to meet real humans who listen into the podcast and talk about the show. So hello, Amanda. That's a special shout out for you. Thank you to Susie Walford, who sent words of encouragement how much she's enjoying the show as well. It's so exciting to know the people who are listening to your show. I met Susie when I first started my practice around 2002. So a good long time now. And I'm a huge, huge fan of hers. She's an amazing leader, and I'm trying to get her on the podcast next year. So stay tuned for that. And also to Nathan Baird, who's a fellow author, and his book is amazing. And the name of it, I'm so sorry, Nathan, has gone out of my brain. I didn't prepare well enough for that. I think it's the Innovator's Handbook. And I'll make sure there's a link of it in the show notes as well. So hopefully you can cover up my blunder there. So Nathan did a great post about the most recent interview with former U.S. Navy SEAL Chris Sinog, which I agree is one of my favorites from this year. Well, probably because I'm a raving Navy SEALs fan. And it was so awesome to talk to a real live man who's been in the SEALs and to get the insider secrets as much as you can in that interview. So thank you, Nathan, for texting me about the interview. I really appreciate it. And he said, I don't listen to 45-minute interviews, and I stayed on every word right to the end. So thank you, Nathan, for that review. If you're loving the podcast could do with a bit of love itself. And I would love for you to write a review if you can, just a one-sentence thing on any of your listening platforms. It makes a massive difference to whether or not people click and listen. So that would be terrific. Also, if you have read People Stuff could do with a bit of love too. A book review on Amazon, either .com or .au, and on Goodreads would be so amazing. So to help get the word out. Now, it's going to get a little turbocharged boost because I'm the 2020 Book of the Year. Woohoo! That's never going to get old. But add your voice, you're in good company if you liked it. It did get the prize of the year. Haha. Okay, that's probably enough of me ranting and raving about how excited I am. I'm really excited otherwise about the guest for this week coming up, who led the charge on some major cultural reform. So Peter Sokas is our guest this week, and the interview is amazing. I learned heaps just listening to him. And it was wonderful to be side by side listening in to how he tackled big, large-scale culture change and his insider secrets for that. So that's what's coming up on the show. Thank you for tuning in. This makes all the difference, knowing that people are listening and appreciating what I do share. And 2021 is going to be amazing. I can't wait to get the content out to you next year and to be along for the amazing ride. All right, that's it from me. Woohoo! In the meantime, live well, lead well.